How is everybody today? Welcome and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching in the world today. It's 4:17. No, is it 3:17?
No, that's right.
That's correct. Our clock's right once a day, twice a day. My little boy put my clock on my truck to military time. I was like, I got out of the military. I didn't want to have to do that ever again. Okay, am I doing something that I know? I don't know, guys. What the heck do you expect out of me?
TA Carpentry says, how's everyone doing? Is this a new project?
This is a new project, TA Carpentry. My dumb idea of a piece, I will assure you.
Biggie's waiting for North Carolina.
Biggie, how you doing, buddy? Welcome from North Carolina. We're going to be out there in a couple months doing a class for you. Okay. Dump our excess in here because I'm going to do kind of a combination of dirty pouring and trying to get some weird separation. I know it looks about as hideous as you can imagine right now, but I'll try to make sure it doesn't stay like that.
We're getting some likes.
Thank you for all the love, y'all. We'll see if you like this one that's done. I don't know, this could be pretty. This might be my most ugly piece I have ever done. Epoxy, that is. Epoxy. I've done lots of ugly work before, trust me. That's some of the ugliest things you can. I've seen like old jobs of mine, old construction jobs, and I'm like, oh God. What a sweet customer. Hey, remember about the workshop, guys? We have workshops coming up, and we also have a workshop sale right now. So we have 25% off. So if you want to check the link in the bio on that, we have a 25% discount for the Miami and all the upcoming workshops. Okay.
Creative Paint Coatings Design says, back at it again.
Creative Paint Coatings, how are you? Welcome. Thanks for being on our live today. Thank you, Instagram. We love you all. And thank you, TikTok. How's TikTok today? How's all of my TikTok peeps? What are you doing today?
Oh, Michael sent us a heart meet.
Michael, thank you for the love. Well, this is going to be banging when it happens. When it goes down, it's going to be beautiful.
Little James said I'm new to using epoxy, but I figure it's the same as the paintings I do with liquid paint. Any tips?
You know, the epoxy, it'll get hot on you, so it'll be a few different things, but it's just as fun. And if you're already a painter, you're going to probably be better than the average bear, so don't stress, just have fun. Thank you for that love, guys.
Coach Roger said, getting ready for a 3-day tournament.
Coach Rogers, that gangster. God bless you, man. What are you teaching, Coach Rogers? What are you training? What are you coaching?
Bop and Beep said, watching your peaceful.
Dude, thank you, Bop and Beep. I hope you're having a good day. I'll try to be a peaceful person for y'all.
Are you ever in Jersey or New York?
New York or New Jersey. I have done quite a few jobs up that way for people, but that's usually what it is. It's usually when I'm out that way, it's because I'm actually doing a specific job or something. My first idea was not working, but my second will.
Adam Russo says, I'll be honest, I know these guys and gals are talented, but I'm not at all confident the end result here will look attractive.
Who is this?
Adam Russo.
Adam Russo, stand by to stand by. You just wait, buddy. No, I'm kind of on your side, Adam. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I have just a hint of autism, and no, I don't know what I got.
Creative Paint Coating Design says, 35 years total as a painter and faux finisher, 18 doing metallics.
Ooh, money. That sounds beautiful.
You can be peaceful and still swear for your information. I don't want to set limits.
I love you guys. I will try to not swear. I'm trying so hard to not swear anymore. You know what? I actually don't try to not do things. That's kind of one of my pet peeves in life. I'm not going to ever go on a diet. I don't believe in diet. Diets are for losers. Eat what you want to eat. Do what you want to do. If you want to change, try to change your heart. Change things you love. Change things you want to do. I don't ever want to be the person that's holding his mouth. I'd rather like think about what my heart says. Because if I'm saying something I shouldn't say, then I have to ask what's in my heart that makes me say it.
Coach Roger said I'm a wellness coach, plus I coach to armored combat, full combat.
Oh, this is Coach Rogers. I know Coach Rogers.
Weapons in armor.
Badass, dude. Coach Rogers. Dude, how the hell did I not know that was you? Thank you for being on in here, Coach Rogers, and God bless you, man. I hope you're doing well.
Proven swearing makes the pain less hurtful.
You know what? I agree with that. I have broke a lot of... What's the most painful thing you've ever got? Well, it depends on where you've been hurt, but what's the most painful injury you've ever had? I know everybody says childbirth's the worst, but I've had a few injuries that I would put up there with... I don't know. I better not say that with all the ladies on here, but I've been injured bad enough that I've wondered if it was like childbirth. Of course, I'm such a little lady when I get injured. Nobody could really know. How bad's the pain? 1 to 10? 110?
Michael said I was in the auto body field for 25 years, restorations and some custom paint.
That sounds badass, dude. Knowledge. You got a bunch of knowledgeable people on here today.
Maybe SpongeBob, something like that.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Grief in the heart. something like that.
Grief in the heart? You know what? If you have grief in your heart, I'm gonna pray for you. God bless you. I hope you don't have grief after watching this. I hope you don't. I hope I'm not giving you grief in your heart. I understand how that could happen watching some of the disasters I do online. So,
Michael said a broken back.
Michael, God bless you, man. I'm gonna be praying for you that you get better. I pray for a lot of you guys. It might be weird, but I pray for my customers. I pray for my employees every day. So, and I'm very anti-religion. I think churches are full of, yeah, there's a lot of good people, but leadership's a bunch of fucking pedophiles in half of them, so.
Face first into a sidewalk and splitting out my teeth.
Oh, God bless you. I am so sorry to hear that. You know what? I hope your new teeth are prettier than your old ones.
Creative Paint Coatings Design says, I was told to go home and wait to die 16 years ago. So I took boxing in my 30s, cracked rib, guy was 6'5" and fell on top of me, cracked 3 ribs. I still finished the final round and won the fight.
Yeah, good for you, gangster. Oh, look at this.
What am I missing?
It's like epoxy sex down here. I don't even know. We're gonna like take these old exam gloves off and get my torch. We'll see. We'll see how ugly this is. We shall see. I think you're gonna see some layering that you guys did not expect. That is right. That's all you need is Jesus. You don't need a priest. You don't need some person standing between you. Yeah. Thank you so much for the love, guys. Don't forget our workshop coming up. We have a 25% off workshop discount. So, if you guys want to see us in Florida, North Carolina, or right here in Grand Junction, be sure to check out the link in the bio and come join us in a workshop. We're going to be going over some very advanced stuff too on our upcoming out-of-state workshops out in Florida and North Carolina. So be prepared to learn how to do some really cool walls, floors, countertops, and just about everything they'll let us do to mess their places up. Ooh, I'm loving that green, guys. Good job.
Can I buy this for my kitchen? How much to ship to Alton, Illinois, please?
For this piece right here, if you're wanting this exact piece right here, go on to the backpack program in your local area. If you don't know what the backpack program is, it's a place where a lot of kids that don't get to eat between Friday and Monday because the only place they eat is at school. So people put backpacks together with food in them and donate. And if you pay for that, just call our office up and I'll just ship this to you. So, but I want to see a receipt from a backpack program. So I don't sell my work here in the art that I do here. Most of it, unless it's, we do big, large commission pieces for sale sometimes, but most of our stuff like this, we don't sell it, we just give it to you, but we want you to give something back to your community. And we're a small company too, so we can't afford to just give this stuff away, but I'll totally give it away if it means I can talk you into blessing somebody. Look at that dirty pour, that's about as pretty as it gets, guys. I'm not too sad with that.
Not your dad said the one thing that helped me using your product was a background in the body shop business.
Amen to that. Like, I guarantee, being a good auto body guy like you are, if you're a good auto body guy, you're going to be light years ahead of a lot of guys on understanding smooth surfaces and stuff like that. Okay, now
What would make something tacky?
we're just tacky epoxy is not mixed epoxy every time. Now I'm just spraying some alcohol with some trans green, and we're going to break our pattern up down through the center there. I want droplets. I want big divots too. Right now I do not want a mist. If you spray a mist, you won't see any of the divots. However, it also won't break your epoxy up and leave this real marbled effect we're getting. So make sure you just spray. The more accurate I try to be, the worse I got right there. I tried 3 times consecutively to get better, and I sprayed my people every time. So I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Paint Dot says love the yellow.
Dude, that's not the worst damn thing I've
That
ever
purple
seen.
peek is really pretty.
Man, I bet you if this was at a speed dating place, this thing would be on the back seat of a car in the parking lot already. So, sorry. I don't know if I've never been to speed dating, so maybe that wouldn't happen at all. I have no idea. And yeah, don't ever spray paint into any. Don't ever use spray paint, guys. I preach against it like you've never believed, because I think it'll cause all kinds of problems. But you know what? It also causes prettiness to happen sometimes.
You should add gold to it.
Whoop. Gotta burn it. I don't know if I should have burned it, but we did, didn't we? Now, so.
Still waiting on the camo design, please.
Oh my goodness! Is this one person that wanted camo is on here? Of course, Levi's. Don't just because you have to remind me once every 3 years doesn't mean I'm not working on that.
I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right, but Jancina says love his job and how passionate he is. Watching from Melbourne and love what he does.
Melbourne, I miss you guys. Australia. If anybody wants to go truly get loved on by some of the most lovely people, go to Australia. I don't know who out there. If you haven't been to Australia, wow, you're missing out on actual like fun hospitable people.
Thomas wants to know how he can give to kids and also buy that.
If you want to give to kids, look up the backpack program, and that's usually every single city should. If they don't have one, I'll tell you what, you call us and we'll help you start a backpack program in your community, because every single town needs a backpack program. So, and I guarantee you'll be shocked if you give just a little bit. Like we've given very small donations as a company, just trying to help out with our local backpack program, and they're always really blown away. And what blows me away is we live in a town with some really large, wealthy companies, and it's kind of funny. We're all so proud Americans here, and everybody thinks that America's the best, but we don't like to see the things that, like kids that are hungry. We don't like to see the things that don't make us sleep well at night. We'd rather just ignore them a lot of times and pretend it's not happening rather than go get involved. So go get involved. If you notice, I sprayed a lot of alcohol down here, very heavy, right where I'm pouring this kind of dirty pour off the stick. And that is to make it really break. So I'm going to spray really heavy through here now. And you're going to see a totally different pattern. Ah! If I can get over there in time. Look at that. It won't stick to the... See that? It won't stick where the alcohol is. So you get these you'll get these crazy effects off the alcohol. They're just really fun. I totally believe, guys, learn a process instead of trying to be artistic. Just learn processes that you can run over and over.
Do you work seminars in Washington State?
I have not. I'd love to do a seminar in Washington State. We definitely have some interest up there, but I don't have a workshop in Washington State to run a 3-day workshop. But if you know of a good one, I would be there.
Captain Kirk said, if I come out and join the class one day, let's do a camo one, please.
Captain Kirk, you better freaking come to a class. And if you do, let us know that you're Captain Kirk and we're pouring camo, because I can say if you looked at my truck, you'd be surprised I don't have camo here. One of my trucks actually is sprayed black. My last truck was camouflage.
DB Reiner said, what are you remaking here? What is this?
Just a freaking mess, guys. I'm just trying to get over my autism, one painting at a time.
This is for a museum.
For a museum, yeah. Somebody's Somebody's mom has a museum out there that wants this piece.
Lots of fires on Instagram.
Thank you for the love, y'all. All right, trying to get a little bit of a marbling effect going on before I torch this now for a little bit of flame, but not too much. Get this to self-level.
Creative Paint Coating Design says, I'll send you 2 videos of projects that I did.
Ooh, I want to see that. Definitely send over any of your work you have like that. I'd love to see your work. So please, Creative Painting and Design, send us your stuff over. Oh, now that silver's coming back up. That's a good look. North Carolina is going to be in Ocean Isles Beach. Ocean Isles Beach, North Carolina. It's the very southern beach in the state, right between North and South Carolina. Beautiful area, right between North and South Carolina, and a lot of really affordable stays. That's kind of one of the things I'm excited is I think a lot of our customers will be able to afford to stay there. I'm totally stoked about the Florida class too. The stays there are a little pricier. I can't believe what people get out of hotels and Airbnbs nowadays, but that is going to be a fun job too. So, Jeanette, good to see you today, Jeanette. We love y'all.
So doing floors, you can make white iridescent counters and floors.
Oh yes, we could do any kind of floor you want like that. If you want iridescent, we could do that. This is epoxy. Look at how I marbled on top of that. So, how do you like that? I don't know if you can see that even, but yeah.
Handy Dad sent us a rose.
Handy Dad, thank you for the rose, my man.
What part of Florida and when?
Florida, Vero Beach, Florida, on the 25th of February, February 25. On 26th, February 26th. I just said it how many times, and it's really the 26th. Yeah. So
We also have a discount.
the link is in the bio, and check out the discount because we're 25% off on all our workshops right now, and we have some really badass ones. And we cut them off. We never let our workshops get really big either, guys. So we try to keep it very personal.
Biggie said, okay, thank you. I travel to Oak Island a lot, so I'm very familiar with the area.
Right on. Well, I look forward to seeing you out there, man.
Do we get to do epoxy yourself?
Oh, in the classes? The class is you doing epoxy. When you come to our classes, you'll be pouring a lot of epoxy. You'll be mixing it, learning about temperatures, heat. I will guarantee one thing. I teach the most advanced epoxy class in the world. There is nobody that teaches an epoxy class more in depth on flooring, countertops, or walls than me. So you put that in your fucking little hat and write that note down and remember it. I didn't mean to be rude, but I really do put a ton of time into my classes and I care about them a lot. And I give as much information as I think you guys can possibly retain in a few days. So, I don't know, y'all. Maybe I should stop messing with it. I'm kind of liking it. And I know if I keep messing with it, I might learn how to not like it. Of course, I'm going to pour some more on there. Of course, my horse. Of course, I shouldn't have done that, but of course I did.
Where are the classes currently?
Grand Junction, Colorado, Vero Beach, Florida, and North Carolina. There we are. I think we can call this a day here, and I'll get out to my next project, and I'm going to show you guys a few things we've been working on here as an office. Let's see what you guys think.
Creative Paint Coating said they still never used a torch.
You know, a torch is going to definitely be easier than you think. Once you get used to using a torch, it's one of the safest, fastest ways. When you turn it off, it turns off. You don't have to worry like a heat gun. You're not dragging a cord anywhere. So, but if you want to come to class, and everybody in class, we teach everybody how to use torches. So everyone in class has their own torch, their own mixing containers, their own colors, their own brushes, their own gloves, their own sprayers. So you're going to be spraying stuff. Probably let an accidental fire every once in a while. We try to not to, but of course we do. So if we're having enough fun, somebody's going to have a fire.
Do you like Colorado? How does
I loved North Idaho. I was born in Thompson and St. Mary's, Idaho, and I lived up in Thompson Falls, Montana as a kid. And I absolutely love Colorado. I will say I've been about everywhere in the world. I've been in every continent but Antarctica, and I've been in almost every state in the U.S. And I constantly am blown away with just how overly beautiful my state here in Colorado is. So move on our side, though. If you come here, move to Grand Junction so you can work with me. We need more good people. I love my what? Oh, yes. Okay, I'm about done, guys. I know I said I was done, and then I got back after it again. When there's this much fun dripping epoxy, how can you just walk away? It's probably how old ladies feel when they see me in the store. I'm liking that. I don't know if you guys can really see the depth, but that's crazy.
Where can I learn?
Sign up for a workshop right here in Grand Junction, Colorado, or Vero Beach, Florida, or Ocean Isles Beach, North Carolina. So yeah, I would say if you really want to do this for a business, come to one of our classes. We have very in-depth classes on how to actually make money with epoxy, because there's a lot of nuances and there's a lot of just crappy salesmen out there just trying to sell some product without actually teaching anybody anything. Beautiful.
Unforgettable table finishes says, where's the big long arm torch?
Oh, I need to have that again, unforgettable finishes. I think mine actually, I dipped it in epoxy too many times and I need to go replace it really quick because it's not working. But I'm going to show them around the office if you guys want to see some projects. Oh, look at this side. The prettiest drips in the world, right?
I was like, you're not done, are you?
Gosh, guys. I did not see this side. Can't leave that love goodness up there. Oh, you can't leave all this goo.
Do you have any workshops in Texas coming up?
Texas, nope, don't have a workshop. We had a spot picked up and picked out to do a workshop in, and it has been, I think they actually rented it out to a company, so we won't be able to be there. So we are looking for a workshop somewhere in Dallas or somewhere central Texas in a town that anybody would go to. So.
You said if I did a class and brought my girls, I discount
If you did what?
it. If I did the class and brought my girls, their discount for it.
Brought your girls. You'd bring your girls. Bring whoever you want to lose. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. You bring whoever you want to, dude. You bring whatever you want to. If you come to my building, you're just here to have fun and learn. So I might not have understood. Are you talking about like dogs or something? Everybody always has like 2 poodles in the truck, and they're like, "Can I bring my girls in?" I'm like, I like poodles.
It's workshop 25.
Workshop 25 is a discount, guys. Workshop 25, and that is our discount.
What are you applying in the water bottle?
The water bottle, that is actually 99% isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, and I should have stopped a long time ago, guys. I get it. I know I said I was going to quit, and I didn't. Don't get mad at me that this is so fun. Just sitting on the edge of the classroom here. Yep, all the dates are right on our website. So go to the link in the bio up above and check out our website. And remember, it's Workshop 20 is our discount code. So is it Workshop 20? Workshop 25. It's 25% discount. I'm sorry, guys. I'm learning how to do this. Won't be in California until we get a good workshop or a job to do. I will be there, whoever the very first person that finds me a workshop or a job, and we'll be scheduling a California workshop, preferably LA or San Diego area. Jeanette, I love the chili. Thank you, Jeanette. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's really cool. I don't know. I don't care who you are. That's cool. I'm going to stop messing with it, though, because I could really ruin it. Should we show the people around the office really quick? All right. If you guys want to look, and we'll show you a couple projects we've been working on. One of my fun recent ones behold, Levi Comstock, not Picasso. Picasso, move aside. No, I'm joking. It's just an old frame we found from a like Hobby Lobby frame shop, and they built it wrong. And you can see, because I'm 7'2", and this is like 14 feet tall, so it's a big painting. So I'm actually 5'8", so you can do the math. But if you come to a class, you'll learn how to do all kinds of stuff. We build tables just like this. We do floors like the one we're walking on the floor. Class members did everything you're looking at. So we poured a skim coat and a slurry over tile. This was a really nasty tile grid system we're walking on here. Completely failed. It was a $400 and some thousand bid to actually re-pour concrete in here, and we came in and slurried it with epoxy. This was less than $20,000 worth of just materials, and we poured 9,300 square feet. So very awesome. Table like this. This is just this is 3 sheets of 3/4 inch 4x8 MDF, and you can see how we double stacked them. We overlapped our seams. Cut the edges. The live edge is just done with a Sawzall and a flapper wheel and a grinder, but class members did all this. We pour the epoxy out. We show you how to vein it. It's just really, classes are pretty in-depth, fun, and very hands-on. A class actually poured and did this whole entire piece. We couldn't even have moved it without them. But we poured both sides of epoxy. I hate when you have like a waterfall edge and you see wood on one side and like your finished top on the other. I wanted it to look like it truly was white marble, so we finished the bottom side, flipped it over, finished the top side, and then we cut our miters. So I don't know if you can see the wall over here, but this is our wall epoxy that we can trowel on, just like a Venetian. It's very easily polishable. It's really beautiful. You can go in a shower over tile or something, like if you want a really custom marbled shower. Literally for $400 or $500, you could have a fancier shower if you're willing to put the sweat equity and some elbow grease in, and you could have a fancier shower than somebody in $1 million Italian mansion or whatever. So a couple fun wine barrels. We've done these with classes. This here was actually done by one of my favorite dealers. Just a customer of mine actually gave this to me as a gift. David Timmons is a badass. I don't know if he's ever on TikTok, but he's an amazing man. So what's that? Crumble cookie, yes. The people here are very sweet. So, and then our wall here. Tell me if you like my black diamonds into my copper. If you guys don't like the black diamonds down there, I'll polish them off and I'll make that into the wall copper, but I was trying. So here's another wall. Floors exactly the same thing, white and gray, white, gray, and black marble over tile. This was concrete. The one behind you was floating floor. There was a transition between the two. And this is what you come to a class for. Do you guys want me to do the urethane outside? I think I still have to fix my tips a little bit. So
If you don't mind.
I'm going to take you guys with me if you want to. I'm going to be spraying just a little bit of urethane outside. I may need, I thought I had a guy that was going to be here to help me with the urethane, but he's probably waiting off the property. This is actually for him. He wants me to do a test. But he's probably waiting off the property till he sees if I finished or not, so he can run back. So I'm just going to grab some gloves, and I'll go out there, and maybe I will be done before he even shows up. This will only take us a few minutes. It's a urethane top coat, sacrificial. It's a sacrificial coating we put over our super tracks, specifically our outdoor coatings. So now that I have gloves, it's exam time. We give free exams in class too. It's exam time. We give free exams in class too. Don't have knowledge and training on is going to be very, very difficult. So that's why I always emphasize the need to educate yourself. Come to a class. There's a lot of little nuances that can cost you a ton of money in epoxy. So Luis Fuentes. Now, Luis Fuentes, if you're more knowledgeable than me on this sprayer, I wouldn't be surprised, but oh yes. This is a urethane top coat. So this is a coating that we're spraying down. Now this is just a test here that we're spraying down. I already had urethane on here, and this is such a chemical resistant coating. Our urethane specifically, this urethane is insanely chemical resistant. So if you're just to spray right on top, it'll delaminate. So one of our dealers has a aggregate pressure washer that he's buying, and it costs like 14 grand or something. He wants to see if it'll actually etch our urethane for a recoat. I think it'll do a pretty good job, but even I am a tiny bit skeptical, so we'll see. We'll see what it does. This is all urethaned already, and this urethane, the way I'm spraying it, is very, very cut, because I want to see if I can create a failure. So this is kind of a little something in class. If you guys had been to a class and I was able to talk to you guys for 20 minutes already, this would be a lot easier to explain what I'm doing. Luis Fuentes, thank you, my man. I love you, man. I hope you're having a good day, Fuentes. I have some of the best customers. I don't even know how you guys do what you do out there, but I do love you all, and thank you for following along and supporting our channel. Yep, you can buy any of our urethanes, top coats, anything. Now I'm trying to organize myself into kind of some square sections that I see, and out there you see it's a little patchy. That is why it is cut. So that is why we cut this product, so that we can actually have it sprayed on a little thicker than it has to be, and we can come back. I might call it a day here. I'm going to finish this one little square off, and I got to wait for my guy to come because he wants to see this done, and I'm actually going to let him probably do it because he's the one that talked me into doing this whole thing. So.
So we have a user sent us 10 TikToks, and I don't know how to say his name because it's in another language, but thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for sending us everything. And thank you guys for your support and your love. And I hope to see you guys in a class. And just know that if you sign up for one of our classes, it's very hands-on, and we work overboard just to kind of educate you guys on everything from moisture mitigation, ground movement, slab expansion, stuff like that, thermal shock, what happens, why things fail, how you get an actual bond, how to prevent from hot tire pickup. And if you've never known anything about epoxy, or if you've poured it for 20 years, I promise you, you'll learn so much. I think our classes are invaluable, and I used to not really think so because I just did a ton of epoxy. And then the more knowledgeable of guys that came in every single time I've been teaching for about 14 years, and it's crazy. I've had people stop the class in 20 minutes on a 4-day class, and they're like, oh my God, I've learned more than I've ever learned here. So show up to a class. I guarantee there's a lot of little things, if you're really good, that you're missing and skipping that could really help you be more profitable and successful and warranty better. And if you've never done epoxy and it seems super scary to you, show up to a class because it's just really fun, and we show you how to organize yourself right away from the fear. So can't wait to see you guys. God bless you guys. Sorry, I have another weird shirt on today. It doesn't mean anything.
Shout out to Shari.
Shari?
35 Road.
Love you, Shari. I hope you have a good day. So thank you guys. Please hit the follow button. And thank you again for all the love, guys. And I hope I see you guys in a class soon. And if not, come back on TikTok and I'll teach you everything I can and share everything. I have no secret. And I'll talk to you guys on tomorrow. I think, everybody, I'm probably pouring a huge floor tomorrow on site in a shop. So if we go live there, you guys will actually see a really fun, it's not huge, but it's really fun with a cool guy that we said we'd help out. So we're helping him for free because he's a gangster, and he looks like the kind of guy that probably helps a lot of people for free too. So we're going up there and doing that, and I hope we'll bring you guys with us. So talk to you guys tomorrow.